We have the Toby Carvery delivery. I am so excited. It's Christmas time, roast dinners. It just makes sense. And I'm gonna review this and then we've got Q&A, we've got some questions. So let's get into it. That is a weighty box. Like, just listen to this. Now we're talking. It says, open this up. So that is a stacked bowl right there. So you've just seen that. We have a little tub. Let's see what is in here. We have some pigs in blankets, which means this one is going to be the gravy. I can't really do a zoom on this because this is just going to go everywhere. But we have, if you can see, some gravy. You'll see me pour it on anyway. And then Yorkie pud. That feels like a really nice soft Yorkshire pudding today, yes. And then we have the roast potatoes in the bag. So they give you 4 roast potatoes, 1 Yorkshire pudding. You just get a pot full of pigs in blankets. I'm dropping them. I'm not sure how many you get in there. You get like this container of gravy, and then you literally get a wedge of stuff that they just put in here for you. You don't select the options they put in there. The only things that you can select is the meat that you want, and I've selected gammon and turkey, and you can select whether or not you want stuffing or not. So I said yes to the stuffing. So we're gonna try it all, because why not? So we're gonna just pour it in to the container. Let's dig just straight in. We're gonna go with a bit of mashed potato. The mashed potato is okay. It's not great, to be honest. I'm not gonna like blow my own trumpet, but I think I can make better mash. It's not got loads of bits in, but it's got small tiny bits in. It's just not very creamy, it's not very buttery, and with mash I always want to like taste it and just feel like my arteries clog up. I want to feel like, I want to taste the cream. I want to know it's like buttery. It's very stingy on the butter and cream. I do appreciate, obviously that makes things more expensive, and that's probably why they haven't, but the mash is just a bit, pretty much just potato, just mashed potato with very little anything in it. So that's just okay. Carrots. Yeah, pretty decent carrot, soft, cooked well. Oh, it tastes almost like a little bit like buttery and herby, which is nice. That's pretty decent. Next up, a little bit of, ooh, the stuffing. Yeah, that stuffing is really nice. It's got a nice crumble on the top, like a little bit of a crunch, really soft stuffing on the inside, and really herby, and just tastes like a normal stuffing. It tastes really good. I'll try and show you that top. So as I just showed you there, the crumble on the top, nice soft underneath. It's very, very tasty stuffing actually. We'll just put a bit of extra gravy, dip in there. Love it. Yeah, it's really, really good. So, a good piece of gammon. This looks like it's cooked really nice. That is so tasty. Obviously, gammon is a very salty meat, so it is very salty. But it's like almost like cooked extra on the top, so it's got a little bit of bite, a little bit of like extra seasons when it's cooked like that. You know it's going to be good. Super juicy, super flavorful, really good gammon. That is nice. I also ordered turkey, but I can't see any turkey. All I can see is gammon. Because you can click 2. And I'll show you a little bit here that I clicked both. So I don't think they've gave me any turkey, which I think they've just gave me gammon. So I'm guessing you actually can't select 2, even though let me select 2. Bit confusing, but I like gammon, so it's all good. I'm gonna move on now to the pigs in blankets to see if they're any good. Obviously we've got a dip in the gravy. Yeah, that is absolutely lovely. You bite into it and the pigs and blanket has a nice like herby flavour to the sausage, and then the bacon is nice and salty, crispy, isn't too like undercooked, overcooked. Everything is cooked to perfection. The sausage is nice and juicy as well, like it's not too dry or anything. Then you've got the nice gravy with it, and the gravy from Toby is really nice. Like loads of meat juices in it. That is phenomenal, really good. So we are now gonna try a roast potato. Let's go. Wow, that's the only words I have for that. It is absolutely wow. So the inside is so soft of potato, it just melts in your mouth. It's so fluffy. So the roast potato is so nice. It's got like a beef dripping flavour to the roasty, which is really, really good. It's always phenomenal from beef dripping roasties are always phenomenal. You always know it's gonna be a great time when they're flavoured like that. So up next we have a Yorkshire pudding. It's a good tear. It feels like it's super soft as well, which is going to be really nice, I think. Yeah, it's got a nice crisp on the outside, super soft on the middle, which you expect it to be. As you can see, I don't know if you can see how soft it is there. Really soft. The only thing I will say about it is a little bit oily. So when you do bite into it originally, it's really nice flavour, a normal Yorkshire pudding flavour, but right at the end you do get quite a lot of oil in there, which obviously is a little bit unpleasant. But in general, it's a good Yorkshire pudding. Just slightly too much on the oil there. Quickly see if there's anything else in here for me to try. Oh, they've put cauliflower cheese in. Goodness, I'm not a fan of cauliflower cheese at all, but we'll try it anyway. For me, I just don't like how soft and soggy cauliflower is. It literally just tastes like mush in a bowl. It's so watery, it's really disgusting. That's not nice, even like a tiny bit. That's not for me. And then we have a little bit of the peas underneath, which is in like the cheese sauce. The peas literally taste like the ground. It tastes like earth. It's absolutely vile. I don't know how anyone enjoys a pea. It's not for me personally, but I believe that is everything in there. You get mash, peas, cauliflower cheese, the meat, stuffing, carrots, I don't know if I said that, with the mash there, pigs and blankets, roasties, Yorkshires. Yeah, that's everything. So I've tried everything there. From what I can remember, I think this was better than last year. The meat is definitely really, really good this year. All the main components of the roast dinner is done really well, especially the roasties. I've absolutely smashed them out the park, because I'm not like a massive roast potato type of person, but they're really nice. I really enjoyed them. Yeah, everything here was really, really tasty, and I surprised myself as well, because I'm not a massive stuffing person typically, but that is really, really good today. All the components, like the main things that you want, is done really well, and especially when it's on delivery, sometimes it loses obviously flavour, sometimes it's a bit like messed up, but it came packaged well, tastes good. Toby Carvery has really nailed the Christmas dinner this year. Good start to December. So, as you can probably tell by the lighting now, it is a little bit later on. I finished off the roast dinner, it was super tasty. And then I meant to do a Q&A afterwards, but just life got in the way pretty much. So, let's reconvene now. And I got some fish food off of, my brain died there. From Toby Carvery, because you had to spend an extra £3 for delivery. There's like £5 something. So I was like, why not get a Ben and Jerry's? So that's exactly what we've done. Fish food also is a great choice from them. I love a good fish food. Fish food and cookie dough are up there. Why is this not coming off? Let's open up. So we are going to go through these questions like boom, 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 because I already know it's probably going to be quite a long video, as I've done the full roast dinner beforehand. But you know we're going to have to do a little try of this first. Yeah, that's good. So what superhero would you be? My favourite would be Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. For 24 hours, what famous person would you be? Ooh, probably is The Rock, because I am absolutely obsessed. If any regrets, what was they? I mean, I feel like everyone in life has regrets. I would say probably the main one was when I was younger and I got a little bit of freedom. I was like, well, freedom at uni and stuff. And I just went a bit crazy. I went out loads, and I probably wish I would have reined it in more and like focused a little bit more on obviously developing myself, developing like a job, career, rather than just going like absolutely just mental, going out 6 times a week for like a massive period of time. But also I feel like it got out of my system, so I don't want to do it now. I learnt lessons from that, so I don't really think that you should massively regret like loads of things that you do, unless obviously you really upset someone or do something really bad, because it molds you into the person you're going to become, and like I'm a better person because of it. So regret, I don't know, but yeah. What country apart from America would you love to travel to? Can't read my own writing. I would love to go to, well, I'm trying to think where I haven't been that I'd want to go. Because I've been to Spain, Greece, Cyprus, Palma, Tenerife, Lanzarote. I enjoyed all those places, really nice. I don't have anything on the top of my head like I really want to travel to. The main one is America for me. Another country, it's in this country, but I want to go back to Cornwall. I only ever went once when I was like really young, and I absolutely loved it. So anywhere that's like similar to Cornwall, I've never been before, even though it's in the same country, I would love to go there. There isn't anything in like another country that I can really think of. The only other place I've never been to that I am interested in going to is Muller. I want to check out Muller. Apparently it's nice there. But comment down below any countries that you think are really good that I should potentially visit. I'm gonna say Thailand, Bali, Dubai, places like that personally just aren't massively for me, because I know a lot of, like, I don't know all the areas. I mean, there probably are some areas that aren't like this, but what I see mainly on social media is people who don't do all-inclusives. They eat out a lot and they do all these kind of things, and I'm like an all-inclusive type of person who likes to go to a lovely resort, a little small market not far away, but like just to be in the resort and just have everything you need. Oh, I've been to Turkey as well, Turkey, because the resort's really nice there. A really nice resort pretty much. Anywhere that's similar to that, I'd love to go. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? Wishes, so my dream would be to get a cottage in the middle of nowhere, loads of land, like an old cottage. You know The Holiday? You know The Cottage and The Holiday, the movie? A cottage similar to that. Look like an argan oven, and like maybe slightly bigger than that, but that sort of like style with like loads of land. That would be one wish. Another wish would be to have 2 children that are happy, healthy kids, and the last wish would be to be able to make it as an author or big on social media, so then my wife can choose whether or not she works, and obviously I can provide a good life for my family. Are you still writing your book? I am. I've had writer's block for the longest time, so I'll be honest, I haven't written nowhere near amount that I would like to. Every time I go and sit down and try and write, my brain after like a page just dies. So I am. It's just taken a lot longer than what I had hoped that it would do. What superhero power would you have? Ooh. Superhero power, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't know like all the powers there are, but like the basic ones that I can think of, like strength, speed, being able to read people's minds, stuff like that. I think I'd love to be able to read people's minds, because I am really bad at like knowing what people are thinking and feeling and stuff. I'm not very good with like knowing that, unless I can tell by their face, because their face is like fuming, then I know. But outside of that, like I'm not really too good at that. So reading someone's mind so I know exactly what they're thinking would be good, because then also someone thinking someone bad about you or something good about you, but they don't want to tell you know what's going on. What animal would you be? I'd probably be a dog, because I love dogs so much and they unconditionally love people. I'm a caring person and stuff like that, so I could be a dog. Your favourite sweets out of the 4 tubs of chocolate at Christmas? Celebrations, Quality Street, Heroes, Roses. Ooh, yeah. So my favourite at the celebration is the plain Galaxy. Obsessed with Galaxy I am. Quality Street, it is the toffee penny. Out of the heroes, it is, ooh, I'm trying to think what's in a hero. Crunchy, isn't Crunchy in a hero? Crunchy. And for roses, it used to be that red one that was like dark chocolate with like the toffee and the nuts in. That was phenomenal. And now I'm not a massive roses kind of person, but if I had to have one out of the roses, it would be the gold wrap. I think it's just chocolate and toffee. Like, I really like that one. What's your plans for Christmas? So for Christmas, so my wife's family is coming over and we're hosting the full of Christmas, and then the rest of the family are coming over on Boxing Day and we're hosting that as well. So basically just hosting the full thing. So yeah, I think we did it last year as well, so I'll be super excited. What's your top 5 favourite Lynx sprays? Because I saw that I had a Lynx set in a previous video. So the main one that I go for is the Africa scent, because I think that is really nice. I also like the vanilla and wood one, I think it's called. I really like that one as well. But my wife said that she was going to get me a Lynx set this year. So if I do get one, and I have like loads of different types of ones, I'll try them and let you know as I go. But the top 2 off my head, I can't give you top 5 because I actually have no idea. Top 2 is the Africa one, and then the vanilla like woody one, whatever that one is. So does my family ever come up for Christmas? So for anyone who's new here, my family lives down south, because that's originally where I'm from. I came up here for uni and stayed here for obviously for my wife, and I prefer the north. No, my family don't come up for Christmas. They know they're welcome. They can come up whenever they like. Me and my wife can't travel down to my family because our jobs don't allow us to, pretty much. Like, I work Christmas Eve, she works Christmas Eve as well. Sometimes she has to work Christmas Day with being a nurse. Thankfully this year she isn't. We've only got 2 days off together, so there's not enough time to travel down south, have Christmas, travel back up again. There just isn't time, because even in a car, it's a 5-hour journey in a car. We don't have a car, so we have to use public transport. It takes me 12 hours to 14 hours on a bus to get home. So I'd literally spend the full Christmas Eve night into Christmas Day traveling, have part of Christmas Day, tiny bit of Boxing Day, and travel all the way back up. So I wouldn't even have a full day with them to do Christmas. So it really would be pointless. So until we get a job where, like, you know, some people get like 2 weeks off over that period, until I got a job that was similar to that, like, they literally just can't, unless my family traveled up here, which they don't have to. Obviously they can have Christmas down there. We just won't be able to. But I FaceTime them, we have a Christmas over the phone. My dad opens up his presents that me and my wife get here, we get to see it on FaceTime, we have a little chat. We then sometimes FaceTime later on in the day after they've had their dinner, we have our dinner, talk about it. So we still get to speak on Christmas Day, just obviously just can't actually be in the same room as each other. This is absolutely delicious. I haven't had a fish food in so long. The marshmallow caramel dark chocolate chunks with the chocolate ice cream is such a good time. So that is all the questions that I had. I've answered them all. If you guys have any more questions, do comment down below, because I'm going to be doing a few like cheat meal ones like this, go out answer questions, and I'm going to do some vlog videos because I've been asked to do them. I think it's a really good idea. I love doing some like Christmassy food vlog videos as well. So obviously I can ask the questions within that as well. So feel free to ask away, ask any questions you want. As you know, I'm an open book. I tell you just as it is, and that's just who I am. I hope you guys did enjoy this. So I do want to apologise for this being a day late. In the 4 years that I have done YouTube, I think I've only put out a day late like twice, and I think this could be a second time, maybe the third time. Rarely ever do I put a video out late. I always do Wednesday and Friday, Wednesday, Sunday, sorry. I'm never ever usually missing uploads. This is a very rare occurrence. I do want to apologise, but it's just one of them things sometimes where life just does get in the way. Obviously having a full-time job as well, and trying to do like things around that as well. Sometimes it is difficult, and it's one of them things at the moment. We've got the rain obviously is lashing down. We live up north, and just outside of our front door, because we're in a top flat, rain started coming through the ceiling because the structure on the ceiling is apparently not great outside there. It started raining through the fire alarm. The fire alarm started to blare. So then obviously couldn't record because it's going and it like blares in both flats, even though it's outside of the flat. It has to obviously to let us know in case there's a fire out there, and that was going on for quite a while. Thankfully it got silenced, but it was still raining through. The carpet was wet, so I had to like try and get buckets under, try and get like the towels down to stop it raining. So that was a little bit of a nightmare and took a little bit of time obviously. And then we've just had a few things in the flat that are broke as well, so I had to get it rang in, get people to come out, fix it, blah blah blah. Just all that kind of thing. I won't bore you with the details, but when one thing breaks, usually a few do. So yeah, just had a few breakages and stuff like that. So obviously had to get that fixed first, and it means I can't edit when that's obviously going on. So it is a day late, so I do apologise for that. Sometimes, like, obviously I never knew that was going to happen. These things can't be helped, but it is what it is, and hopefully it won't happen again, because usually I have one edited in time, but this week I just had loads of other stuff on and I just haven't had time this week. But usually I do try and have one as a backup in case something like this happens. But yeah, that is the end of the video now. Sorry for the little ramble. Take care, stay safe, see you guys in the next one. Hit the sub, like, comment, boost, all that kind of thing. Bye.